EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Baltimore Ravens. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Love now to pass on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Love to pass. He'll find Paris Campbell, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
His passing has been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Going back to Love. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, we talked some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Or the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love now. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Baltimore. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
To the air again, Love. Throw left side complete. That's Campbell. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Forced out to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I'm coming after you. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Baltimore. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And now here's a carry heading left. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Albert Okuebuna, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Mike 35. Check pass, check pass. Yellow, go. 35's the Mike.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there for the Patriots. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. The point after is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we...
And looking for McLaurin, but now Bell hit. He lost the football. And he's got some space here. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers, and you know you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
concrete.
Toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Watch the pass. Hey, check Mike 21.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
I'm coming after you.
Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Under 10. Under 10. Check three. Watch out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Love. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Love back to it here after the pick six. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Love. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Ravensons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson finding Hardman here over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike 20.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
Pick it up.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Taylor. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart.
Here's a diving catch right side.
It must be something about the night air because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Following the interception, Love. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. Extra point up and through. And the lead will be cut down to 14. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Play action. Now Wilson. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Make these babies crawl.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point safely through, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Mike 35. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Here's Love.
Check tight. Check tight.
Trying to improvise. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Mike 35. Watch the slam. Watch the slam. 35's the yellow. Zoom. Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
1st down, going to the air with Love. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Point after, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Exit. Mike 22, he's coming. Mike. Watch the run. Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson steps away to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Switch gears. Showing A.
Hands it off out of the gun. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's complete. Okuebunam. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Big series right here. H3-2-18. Chopper. 1049.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Check nine. No. Off.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From just inside the 20, a short kick. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Love flush to his right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in the driver's seat, but this second half, this offense has not looked as crisp as the first half, and now with a touchdown that just happened against them, I don't know, things a little more interesting right now.
And so often in games we talk about a defense picking up for their offense. I think in this case, this offense needs to pick up for their defense. Let them get some rest on the sidelines now since they just gave up a score. And as you noted, they need to get that crispness back from the first half. They need a big drive here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Wilson to throw. Completes it to Hardman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They go play action with Wilson. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Mike 22. Hey, tight. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Okay, double up.
Wilson to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
35's the Mike. Y'all not ready. Mike 35.
Now Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 35.
Love looking to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming, fellas. Let's go. Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike 22.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 7. Let's go. Check Mike 21. So don't say nothing. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. Pilot 64 weak. It's just me and you. Check. Crunch. Check.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
It's our field. Scene 6 field. Hey, it's our house. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, defense.
Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he will find his man Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Get ready.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed.